best, even though I'm so stressed out. Everything just feels like a test that I fail, so depressed when I can't seem to get out. But something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can't and I won't. That's what guides me the most. Your lies, I'll do what I want. The gas in the back of the sun, never leaves. She's so bad that the chair made the bed. The gas in the back of the sun, never leaves. She's so bad.
Well, happy Sunday on a Labor Day weekend.
It is a Labor Day weekend. Hey, Craig's Catfish Cave.
Good to have you in.
I'm gonna get these guys some food. Maybe we can actually see them. I think they figured out where I put the camera now. Okay, not that much food. So, what you been up to this weekend, nerd? Have you been laboring it up?
Oh, yeah, well, someone's got to cover at the plant.
That is true. Hey, it's Uncle Smiley, my neighbor. Literally.
Hello,
My
neighbor.
other neighbor. Ah, now it's gonna rain food. Maybe the fish will come out. I've lost unless the kids moved him and didn't tell me. I've lost Big Fancy Fin again. He's hiding from me. Wasn't watching.
Did they move on you again?
Yeah, they're hiding on me again. I don't know if they
Well,
jumped out of the tank or hid, but I'm gonna go with hid because last time they came back. So
yeah, well, the Skiffier probably beat them up.
oh man,
Well,
they
Grace,
skippy.
good to see you.
Hey, Grace. So Brandon was like, I sent you juveniles, right? And I was like, oh, cool. But I forgot how quick these juveniles can go to full blown adults, like
Oh, yeah.
overnight. Because
Oh,
we
yeah.
already have John Travolta Jr. over here with the yellow in his tail, and his top fin is turned all black, and he is dancing all over the tank. He is like, "Hey, ladies, look at me."
Of course, it doesn't necessarily mean that the girls are ready.
I think one of the girls is ready. I think she's pregnant already. So at least one took his advances. So, but it's okay. They're fish. They're going to do that. Speaking of advances, I guess Labor Day weekend was let's spawn this weekend, okay?
Yeah.
Because the angels are going, both angels are going right now. My trio is over there with their breeding tubes out and cleaning no, they started.
They started. Did
Guess
they
where?
Let me guess, they're probably on the filter lift tube.
How did you guess?
Because if they're going to lay anywhere, it's someplace where it's going to be extremely difficult to pull the eggs.
Guess where the other female decided to go?
On the slate?
No. On the glass beside it.
Well,
I think she missed her mark.
well, I've had them use the tank glass before myself.
I'm gonna have to get a picture of that when they're done. If they don't, swarm and eat each other's, work
Right.
before. But yeah. I mean, they've got it all together now. It's just they can't stop eating the eggs. That's the problem. So,
Right.
Laney and Lady are doing something different.
Yeah.
So they used
That's
their
right.
slate.
You were just telling me about that.
Yeah. So I left a batch of the babies in with them to see what would happen this time because they had a really big batch of babies last time. I mean, it is a big batch of babies. And I was like, I can't pull all these. And so I left half, took half, left half. The half I took didn't do so well. I'm working on that. I'm doing something wrong and I'm figuring that part out. The babies in the tank, however, are doing great. They're fat. They look good. If my camera will behave, I will move over there in a little bit and show y'all. And hopefully we'll get some of this on camera. Either that or they're going to decide to eat them on camera. There's a 50-50 shot of this. But they're over there laying the eggs, and instead of immediately eating them when they come over to the slate, they're swishing them off. They're like blowing them out of the way. And I was like, that's new. They didn't do that before.
No.
Because they're just hyper focused. But the last time they were doing it, as soon as one of the babies got close to that slate while they were spawning, they ate them. There was no get out of here. It was just like your dinner. So
yeah. And
interesting behavior.
That is new. That is good.
Yes. One step closer to having angels to babies actually survive in this house. One step closer.
Yeah, they do take practice. They do take practice.
Yeah.
Lord knows I've practiced a lot.
I'm gonna have to fail some more, but I think
Right.
I almost got it here.
Just with every failure, you just figure out where your failure was and try to fix it next time.
Yeah. So tomorrow, and this batch of eggs is probably just as impressive as the last batch of eggs. So I don't think I'm going to be able to pull any of that other tank's eggs unless I get real lucky here.
Creative.
Get real creative. Maybe go buy another hose for an intake. I don't know.
Or Corey style.
Yeah, scrape them off.
Razor blade and a brine shrimp net.
Yeah.
Which is worth a shot.
Yeah, and I may try that because it would be nice to get some of the other eggs, the actual just the koi eggs, the koi angel eggs.
Yeah, and be able to tell the new owner, and that deal is still going through.
Yes, 14th. He
Woo-hoo.
hasn't called and told me, everything's off yet. So, fingers crossed. If not, when I get there, what I'm going to do is I'll just find Uncle Smiley and I'll give him a bucket of angelfish. There we go.
There you go. Brandon, good to see you.
Good to see you.
Of course, now is when Uncle Smiley says, "No, I don't want to take them."
But hey, if he does and that falls through, you're getting some angelfish. Just be prepared for them. Be like, someone take them, please. I'm sure someone would take them. Be like, hey, look, I got 4.
Active trio of koi angels.
Mm-hmm.
Next weekend is the member swap, if I'm not mistaken. Cecil.
Hey, Cecil, good
I
to see you.
still don't know if I'm going to make it. I'm going to try.
He's gonna make it. I got to get something in there to offset that white sand a little bit more. Hey, Cecil, good to see you. I saw Cecil in the chat the other day, and I told him I still have dreams of his pothos. I do. That is some beautiful pothos. I know everyone says it, but it really is. If you haven't seen Cecil's pothos, you need to. It's great. It's magical.
I'm guessing it's like my old pathos was in the old fish room. It went across And went across two 55s side by side and made it another 8 feet to a 10 rack.
Damn,
Yeah,
that's some awesome pop-ups right there.
it was.
I finally have my little piece. It's going out of the one tank and across another tank. It's about maybe a foot long so far. It's getting there. It's getting there.
And I just picked up a new pothos, and it's oh gosh, I
Hey, it's
just
Lori. Good to see you.
Lori. So oh, but yeah, I suppose I could. Oh, there they are. They've been
We
hiding.
could toss some food in there.
My new Corys.
Ooh,
I wonder. I'm gonna go get up and move things around here. Grab some food and see if I can lure them to the end where the camera is.
oh, cool. Branton, I was talking earlier before you got here, and some of the boys, Scipia, have started to color up, and there's one, he's already got his dorsal fins turning black, and he's dancing all over the place. I think one of the females is pregnant already. Pretty sure she's pregnant. I think you were going to ask. They're doing good. They're all, okay, they haven't learned how to dance for the camera yet. Um, but they're literally right underneath the camera. All of them right now. They're like, I threw some food in there, and I should have thrown it a little further back. But yeah, they're all like right underneath the camera. It's like I'm gonna have to get the camera on this tank a little bit more. Come in here with the phone and just keep it there. You know, every time I feed them, have a camera at the tank. But yeah, they're doing really good. This one guy is hilarious. He's got so much personality. He's all over the place, dancing around, nipping at everyone's fin, doing Scipia things. He is living up to his name. When do I release the Kraken High Inquisitor?
Is
I think we might have already released the Kraken like a year ago.
yeah.
It hasn't come back. So
Okay, that's it. So camera gets to move.
Nerd's gonna move the camera. His Krakens are more his Krakens are more adventurous than
So
my
we
Krakens
don't
are
make
right now.
people sick. Let me. Hey,
Yeah.
my. There it is. My mouse stopped working.
Unlike me, I'll just sit there and move the camera and forget to turn it off. So yeah, I'm so happy for these little guys. They are doing so great. I love these little fish.
All right. Now I can move things around.
All of my swordtails are hiding again. I don't know where. I swear I'm really gonna have to move some of these snail shells out of here just until I actually need them because I think they're just all hiding in the shells. Two Scipia just came out of the cave in the back. They are. He left the solar panel outside, and the moon is powering it. So that's what happened there.
Can you see all that whole big old group of Corys?
Oh my God, that is a big group of Corys. How many Corys is that?
I have totally lost count.
It's a lot of Corys.
There's a single albino stirby, the new melanistus, the Palliatus, and the black Schultzi.
They're shoaling quite nicely.
Oh yeah, everyone's getting along. But
That's
yeah, just
really
just
cool.
add the melanistus, and they've been hiding as of late. Actually, I'm going to throw some pellets over where they're hiding right now.
I just kind of want to stick my hand in there and start shaking the shells and see if there's. Be like, are y'all guys in there? Like, is there anybody home? But then I don't want to do it in case there's still larvae in there, and I want to scramble them. Scrambled fishies. I have to find. I have to do the impossible, y'all. I need to find male green quarries.
Yep.
Just the males. I have plenty of females. I just need boys.
Well, you're
Hey, 3D.
heavy in your group.
Yeah, I'm very girl heavy in my group. I think I have a boy. One boy, lots of girls. Making things real hard to happen in that tank.
And with any Corey group, you tend to want to be male heavy, especially in
Yeah.
males.
So yeah, I
So
need some.
instead of GoFundMe, maybe we'll make a Go Corey Me page for you.
Like, if you have too many male quarries, if you need to get rid of some of those males, I will give you a couple of females for 4 male. It'd be like a quarry swap, instead of a wife
Yeah,
swap, we'll do a quarry swap. Two
I,
females
I,
for 4 male.
I have
There
swapped
you go.
many Coreys over the years.
At this point, I'm really tempted to go to Petco and start buying their quarries and just keep them in a hospital tank for a month and see what
Might
happens.
might not be a bad idea.
Like, maybe I'll get lucky and there will be some boys there.
Well, if you look close enough, even when they're small, and get good at telling boys from girls, and I think we've been over how to tell.
Yeah,
You can tell, so you can start saying, yeah, that one, and that one. Those little ones.
those little ones, those right there. I still don't know how I lose bright orange fish in a tank that doesn't have much in it. Like, where are they at? They'll be out tomorrow. I swear.
Oh,
I'll come out here and
we'll
look.
end the stream and they'll be out.
Yeah, on the stream, I'll be like, "Oh,
Yeah.
there you are. There you are, Mr. Longfin. Thanks. Thanks a lot. You couldn't come out during the stream, could you? No. I mean, they disappeared for 3 days when I first got them. Didn't see not hide or hair of them.
And we thought that maybe Beryl had helped himself to one or two of them.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Farrell, had thought about it too. See, the Scipia are all down there, like swimming around, and the three swordtails that are actually out are down here just below the camera, having a little, they're having a little meeting. Probably real mad at me because I put random fish in the tank. Like, can you believe what she did? Like, we took everyone else out and she puts more fish in here. Can you believe that? Jeez. That is crazy. Okay, Nerd, I got to talk to you about plants. I don't understand them anymore.
Uh-oh.
So, I I told you I was doing an experiment with this tank, right, to see what would last and what would melt away. Obviously,
Right.
Water Sprite did not like this tank at all. It said no.
Okay.
It disappeared. It literally turned to nothing in this tank. It melted so far away, I couldn't find any remnants of it. Okay.
That is odd because I have no problem in my hard water growing that water sprite.
Well, I have some of this rotella that I got back at one of the club auctions, maybe 6 months ago. Probably
Yeah.
longer than that. It had to have been longer than that because I got it the same time I got the Apistos. And
And
I
that
was
has
like,
been
well,
going gangbusters for you.
yeah, it's been going great in the Apisto tank. Like I had like the big mat of it just floating at the top, so I finally had to trim some of it back. So I tossed some of it in here. It's doing fine. I'm gonna move this, and I'm gonna regret doing it, but I'm gonna move it. But see, it's doing great. Look at the roots on that. Just
Wow.
since I put it in here,
Wow. Jealous.
I don't
I've
I
come
don't
up
get
with more ways to kill Rotella than I've had
it.
Rotella.
Yeah, and this little crick right here. Okay, that little crick right there with the fish in there. That little guy didn't even melt back at all.
You didn't disturb the roots when you put them in, did you?
No, I just took it out. It was wrapped up in like a little bit of the uh lava, the
Oh,
yeah,
the rock wool?
rockwool, that stuff. And I just unwrapped it, shoved it in the pot with a little bit of aqua soil and sand, and popped it in there.
Huh. And it's got a new leaf already?
Yeah, all that bright
Mm,
new green is well, no, not the bright new stuff. No, but it's already put out new leaves. Like at least one or two little ones have pushed out of there.
nice. Nice.
And the guppy grass obviously
Goes crazy.
has gone crazy in here. But if I put it in any of my other tanks, it does what the water sprite did in this tank. It completely disappears. Like I'll never see it again. I'll be like, did I put any guppy grass in this tank? I put a whole sandwich bag in there. Where'd it go? The cocoa stamen's doing good in here.
Yeah.
So I kind of know what will work in here. So yeah.
Oh, Cecil asking the loaded question.
How many tanks do I have? Okay. In this room, I have I have seven in this room. Seven. Yeah. I have seven in this room. I have one in my bathroom. That'd be eight. And two in my bedroom. I have 10 tanks right now. Just 10. I'm not allowed to show the one in my bathroom because as we said, no filming in the bathroom. So gotta respect that one. He's like, no. um, so yeah. I've got two that could actually have water in them, but we had this discussion of if it will go through the floor or not. Because I have a 55-gallon, I want to set it up, and my husband's like, it'll go through the floor. So we are working on that one. I'll win eventually, maybe. There's a little hope there, but yeah.
Yeah, that's always the loaded question. How many tanks do you have? Like me, I have well over 200 tanks. Of those, 180 of them are actual proper glass aquariums. And of those, 1, 2, 5 are active. So,
Yeah. I do have 3 buckets of plants too. So,
well, those technically count as tanks.
so I guess I have a little bit more than that.
Right.
And tomorrow I am gonna set up some.
Shirley,
Hey, Shirley, good to see ya. Seeing your water sprite. I have to send you some still. I'm getting there. I promise. Um,
and we were
but
just talking about you earlier today, Shirley.
we were mostly Nerd. He was saying nice things. I promise.
Yes, it was all nice things.
All nice things. Um, but I am gonna set up some like nursery type tanks. I have one 2.5 gallon already set up, but I'm gonna go get a couple of like shoebox totes and set some of those up. And I've got to contact Jodi. Oops. I got to contact Jodi because she said she's got some like mutt style Madaka rice fish, and I do want to talk to her about getting some of those, because I lost my rice fish.
Well, back. I'm Nerd.
Hey, Beth,
Good to meet you.
I'm just here. So, but yeah, I do want to get some more rice fish and try a little project that I saw another channel do and see if it actually works or if it's one of those kind of things, where you just look at them and you go, you really didn't do that. So, yeah, man. Okay, so last night I fell asleep before um, Jeff's auction ended, which sucked because I do need to talk to Nathan too. Oh, oh, you do have. I didn't know if you had them ready to go yet. Heck yeah. Okay. Well, I'll talk to you too then about some rice fish. Um, I was actually thinking about my issue that I'm having with my angels. And Nathan had built some breeder boxes out of the plastic canvas stuff. I have an idea for that I think might actually work to modify it even more. So I might need to message him about making me one. And I would do it myself, but my hands are not as nimble as they used to be. And me and Zip Ties fight all the time. So she just say how the booty swinging going. No, she didn't. He's always got that bottom out. Sorry, I couldn't help it. But I was thinking, okay, here's my idea, Nerd. You saw the breeder boxes, right?
Actually, no, sadly, I fell asleep.
Okay. You know
I,
what, though,
I, I
real
was
quick?
hoping to take a look at those.
Okay. I think he's got a video up. So let me go find that real quick.
Okay.
So I think he made a little video for the thing. Okay. Let me find out where it is. I always type his name in backwards. Okay. You know what? Even better. I'll just go to Jeff's stream from last night because they'll be linked there. That's even better.
There we go. Yeah, I didn't. I should have thought of that too.
Okay, let me find this thing. Um. Okay. Go live. And okay.
Brandon is getting so many different nicknames.
Yeah, those boxes actually were pretty cool. And see, I've got an idea, and I think once I tell you what the idea is, y'all are gonna be like, "Ooh, you want to get fries with the fish box?"
No,
Nobody
you
did.
have to provide your own fries.
Mhm. Okay, let me find his channel real quick. But yeah, those fry boxes were pretty cool, and I'm thinking if because I ended up buying a bunch of sponges for my to cut the shape to cut the size for my canister filters for replacement sponges instead of yeah. So let me see if I can find that video he had on there. Is it a short or okay? Okay. Hang on one second. Let me pause that and get it up here. But okay, so you get the box with for the that he builds, right? Then you get
Okay.
the big sheet sponge, right? And you cut it to fit the walls and the bottom. So that way if you have very small fry, kind of like the angel fry, they can't swim out of
And
it at
flag
all.
fry
And flag fry and because
and
I'm about to
purple
have all of
fry
those.
and tetra fry.
Exactly. And that way I can keep them in the same tank they were born in. And yeah, the only thing is I may have to like hot glue the sponge together so they can't swim through like the corners or figure out a way to
True.
do that or leave it long and then yeah. I'll have to figure that out. Make
Hot
sure there's
glue,
a way for them to
silicone.
something like that. Um
Duct tape.
duct tape. Maybe not duct tape. But most people would try that down here, trust me. It would get tried. Duct
Oh,
tape
I'm sure.
definitely would.
I don't recommend duct tape in a tank.
No, no, not even on the outside of a tank. If it cracks, then let it go, people. Let the tank go. I've had a few friends that have tried it. It didn't go well. Okay, so hang on. Let me pull up this short real quick and show y'all. Share screen. All right, is that on there? Okay, let's see if I can make that bigger. Ooh, okay. Let's turn that
German
off for
blues.
right now.
Oh God.
If you do though, I'm
Rams you want to raise very similar to angels. Lots of baby brine. Clean water.
so yeah. Okay, nerd. Let's look at this breeder box real quick. I did mute it. You know, I guess I can unmute it. Okay, where's the nope? That's not. Sorry, that's what the volume's up here.
So a buddy of mine that
Okay, here we go.
hello, my fish friends. So a buddy of mine that I have been selling some fish to is ordering in some fish
Yeah,
that
it's a
are
little quiet, but
pretty small, and he doesn't want to put them in a main tank.
oh, I see what he done.
They're gonna attack each other or something. Other fish will attack them. So I've created this little breeder box out of that stuff and cut a little square out of the top. Now technically this stuff floats, so you don't have to use the suction cups, but I just cut a little piece off of it and shoved the suction cups through, and it's holding up fine. I'm gonna pause this, pull this out so I can show you it outside of the water.
So there's the back. It's kind of a pain in the butt to get the suction cups off. I only had so much of the white, so I used green on the sides, but I think it's kind of nice if you put them in like a 55 or 40 breeder. The green on the side might break up a little bit, so like you could put a couple, like a betta in here and another betta and another one next to it. But yeah, might make a couple for myself, might make a couple for the auction, so that's pretty cool. It's 7, I think it's 7 by, or no, 7 this direction, so 7 square, and I forget what it was this direction. Let me see. Sorry for the camera work. Sorry, y'all.
Tape measures, they always
10.5. So yeah, let me know what y'all think. Would you buy this homemade breeder box?
Okay, would I buy that homemade breeder box? Yes, and I kind of want to.
Yeah, that's nice. Granted, there's very similar net things on the market currently, but his look a lot sturdier than any isolation box net I have seen or had.
Yeah, that was something that I thought about because I could see if he could build one to fit in the 29, like
Yeah,
kind of snugly on that one end, and then I could keep them in there. So gonna have to, you know, to figure something out. But I have seen some of those net ones, and they don't like you said, they just don't look very sturdy. But I was thinking something like that with some sponge in it, and then pop some in there.
yeah. And
Might.
Shirley asks a loaded question: how to get a pair of wild betas to spawn? Okay, start with a boy and a girl. Add water.
Um, I have
It'll
never
eventually
bred
happen.
betas.
Feed them well, and it'll eventually happen.
Yeah, I have no. Okay, I've only ever had one beta at a time, so I have not gotten to the whole beta breeding part. They kind of scare me, just like angelfish did. Angelfish really scare me.
I've
Oh,
tried a couple of times, and I will tell you, I have never been successful with beta. Other
hey, David.
abatoids, no problem. The very first fish I was successful in spawning was paradise fish. And then, yeah, well, other than the obvious guppy, platy, swordtails, but first egg-laying fish that I was able to spawn was paradise fish.
This poor little guy's gonna gyrate himself out the tank. Look at that. Look at him go. He's gonna shake himself out of the tank. Look, it's he's like, nope, no stopping me. And also, hey, David Aquatic, welcome to the show. Oh, um, I want to get some of the sunfish next. I really do. Before I get the betas and gourami or paradise fish or yeah. I saw sunfish and it's kind of like, ooh, I want some of those. Camera, would you please focus? You're not doing a good job of that. I mean, that fish is looking right at you, and you're like, no, I'm taking that background.
And surely, if you don't have almond leaves, you can always. My go-to is oak leaves, if you can find them. Oak
Magnolia leaves
leaves,
good too.
oak leaves do not break down all that fast, so they are a good second. And around here, for me, they're easy to find. So, but getting back to Mouse's tanks, yeah, you have been you've had quite a bit of action going on this past week and a half or
Yeah,
so.
my
Angels and
yeah,
flags. And I'm still waiting to see pictures of the baby flags.
I do need to get that driftwood. The parents have them back behind the driftwood. I need to pull that driftwood out of there and either get the kids to take the picture. Right now they don't want to stick their hands in the tank because they know that angels are about to spawn and they get, attacked. So I'm like, come on, guys, I just need you to lift it up real quick. They're like, not doing it. And I don't know if both of the pairs went or if it's just one, because the other pair of the flag cichlids look like they're trying to breed right now. They've cleaned up their whole little area they've been in and brushed everything out of the way and are like hanging out behind this pot like, don't look at us, we're back here, we're busy. So yeah.
African butterflies on top of the bait. Yeah, that could be an issue.
Yeah.
Because the only time I've ever, well, any of the antibatoids, the only way I've gotten them to spawn is in a species only tank. So,
Y'all are gonna get a good laugh out of this. When I first started fish keeping, and Nerd was like, you should go to the fish store and look around, see if you got any like small ones. And we did. We had two small little local fish shops in our area. One I went into and I was like, oh no, I'm not, no. Like, I was like, I'm not gonna stay here. So I went to the other one that was in like Peachtree City, Georgia, and it was a really nice part of town. And I get in there and they have salt water, they have fresh water, they had like everything you could want. And I was like, if I wanted to shop here, I couldn't because man, this stuff is expensive. But I kept wondering why people were going in there to buy water. It's like, why are they buying water for their aquariums? I had no idea what RO water even was.
and thankfully, that's not something you're ever going to need to worry about while you're there.
Yeah.
You and your pillow water.
I don't know what's up with my water, but man, it's got to be the way my well is sitting because it is just there. It comes out like perfect pH. It's like it's great. Like all I had to do to make hard water was add some sand. It was great.
Uh, and that'll be something for me to get used to when I make my trip down there.
Yeah.
Water I don't have to chew. Nice.
Water that doesn't come with free rocks. Man, they're trying to make traveling on a plane real hard. Real hard. Special
Yeah.
ID. Next, we'll need passports to get on a plane. Like, come
eh,
on, peeps.
I was talking with my mom today about that, and yeah, sooner or later we're going to need passports just to leave the state.
That is going to be wild.
Oh my.
And I didn't even realize that certain fish needed certain kinds of water like that until I wanted to get the Shelleys and was like, yeah, I'm gonna need some harder water than what I got. I am kind of happy with my decision to put them in the tank.
Yeah, probably because you and Mouse are whole lot nearer to a coast than Branton and I.
And then it didn't even hit me because I was wondering, I was like, man, either people are spending a whole lot of money to, you know, get special water because I was like thinking everyone around us like had all soft water. But he did make a good point. In North Georgia, that's where our like mountainous range is, and that's where like all of the, mineral deposits are. So if they're north of Atlanta, they may have harder water than we do. So it's like, well, that makes sense. That does make sense. It's got to be something about where they're, or yeah, like where the water treatment's actually getting that water from.
Yeah.
Because like I think we get ours the um like if you have municipal water, it comes from the Chattahoochee right now.
Which part did you miss? You had get the nice soft water by being close to a coast, whole lot closer, and not like us in the Midwest where our aquifer is sitting on a big bed of limestone. You know,
For me,
Branton, if I make the swap, I've got an RO unit I have not used, needs a little repair. It's yours.
oh, dude, that is cool.
Yeah,
Okay, so now he's going to make that.
I'm not able to use it because the I don't have high enough water pressure to push it through the membrane. So
That is pretty cool, though.
makes it through the other filters, but it will not get through the membrane.
I can just see Branton now. I'll get it to work. I will get it to work. It will work.
It was actually given to me by a club member because she bought a new one, and this one was 5 years old. And right away, the first thing I did was buy all new filters and everything needed. I hooked it up and found out that my water pressure couldn't push it through the membrane. So
He said, send him some pictures.
I will send you pictures. Actually, what needs to be repaired, probably some of the 5/16 lines, water lines. Pretty much, like I said, it's got brand new. All the filter elements are new. Oh, yeah, and I tried hooking up a second membrane to it, so that's got to be undone. it's
You gotta
it's
undo what he
simple.
did.
Yeah, you got to undo some of what I did. So some new hoses, about all it needs.
It's like I would have bugged him for it, but I know I definitely don't have the water pressure to do anything like that. Like
Yeah.
I not that he even needed an RO unit at all, but
The actual lines. Most, of course, I haven't looked at it in about a year and a half, 2 years.
well, get
Just
it out and put
put
in
up,
some pictures.
got put up and forgot about because yeah, I actually bought a little booster pump to try to push it through, and that booster pump never made it out of the box.
Well, it's gonna get to making some RO water.
Yeah, it's a very nice unit. But the other thing I noticed, I bought a cheap RO unit, and every tank that I used that RO water in had an algae bloom from hell, even without fish.
Oh,
I was I was collecting RO in a barrel, and the barrel started growing hair algae all over.
oh, that's not good.
No,
That's just not something you want to happen.
yeah, so I gave up on RO.
I don't think I can blame you there either.
Nope.
I did. I said, ew, not hair algae, not that. No.
Yeah. Well, there's worse things than hair algae. Oh, that's a
Ugh,
nice
yeah,
picture. That's a
there
nice
really is.
picture of those new quarries.
Man, the tank looks really good. So jealous, man.
Don't look too close. The algae is taken over. They
Now,
keep.
see that doesn't look as bad as like a bunch of hair algae that's not supposed to be there. Like it, it just shows up like out of nowhere. How the hell does that happen?
Well, yesterday I removed about a softball ball size ball of hair algae out of this tank. So yeah,
We are we are watching the Skippy. They all migrated to a corner, um, and there's a couple of swords in here with them. There should be 8 swords in here, but the other 5 have decided to go hide somewhere. The Skippy are all like, we'll come out. This one orange guy's like, hey, but see, I think they're all going in the shells. I
yeah.
really do.
The skiff here are going to run the tank.
Yeah, because down at the back you can see like one of the shells that's closer to the glass. See, there's a little Skippy in there. I got excited the other day because I saw that and I was like, "Oh my God, is one of the Shelleys still in there?" No, it was the Skiffia. I was like, man. I was like,
Oh,
you're in the
there's
shells too.
there's a little Wobbin Mooster Pleco came out.
At some point, I'm gonna have to get the other tank that I put the baby plecos in, because this time we actually do have albinos and chocolates in there. So,
Nice.
yay! They had some of
And
both this time.
there is a possibility that they could be longfin.
Yes, because I'm really sure that was Mrs. Whisker's work right there. So I am excited about having the baby plecos again. It's been so long
Right.
ever since Mr. Whiskers, left us. It's like I miss my Whiskers. And my super reds aren't old enough yet, so
I mean, they should be old enough, but apparently they're
that one,
not.
the one little girl is just still real little. And I'm
Right.
like, I don't know why she's not getting bigger. I may take her out of that tank and put her in a different tank and see if she, does better there. Maybe get her in a 10-gallon. But
Overfeed her
yeah,
for a few months, and well, thank you.
she,
I got a few too many. Few too many.
ah,
But then I've always liked my Corys.
okay. Let me do this. Um,
And what's kind of nice, I think I did this tank right. There's 3 groups of Corys, and all 3 are different lineages, so there should not be any crossing. Shirley, send us a message,
yeah, we'll be there.
and
Absolutely.
if at all possible, all I can say for me, if at all possible, I will be there. But after the stream, I'm gonna send you a message. I got a question for you. So
Ranzai I'm gonna say yes. I don't I don't know exactly if it's Shirley stream or oh, but well, guys, I just noticed that a couple other people are going live. Jeff's about to start his late night stream, and that means that it's like probably around 10:30 ish. So I guess
yeah,
I'm gonna wrap this up for tonight, and I'm gonna try to get to bed early. So maybe try to start getting back in the mornings eventually. We'll see what happens. We'll see.
yes, morning mouse is been missed.
It's well overdue for a comeback. And I do have baby plecos to show off, so
Yeah,
start
well,
showing
you
off
got
some
all
more of these
kinds of
tanks.
babies to show off.
Yeah, I gotta start showing all the tanks again, and I do need to definitely clean. Oh, I said ooh to your algae. I need to say ooh to my. uh, okay, here's to no catastrophes, no internet outages. I'm not gonna kill my router. Everything's gonna be good. Everything's gonna be good. All right, y'all. Aw, that makes me feel good. I promise I am gonna get them started real soon, real soon. So, all right, y'all. I'm gonna say good night. Good night, nerd. I will talk
Good
to
night,
y'all later.
and thank you everyone for coming.
Yep, and we will see you next time.
Yep.